What's going on, YouTube? V here. So, Metaverse looks like it's been bought out. Its price is currently $200,000. Obviously, it's first edition. $200,000 minimum. About roughly 200 in the Sugar Land It's at peak. It's done by my buddy from JD's Card Shop. His Instagram over here. Checking stuff out if you guys want to. Its actual current price is still relatively high. Metaverse was like less than $1 card. Got bought out, which brought it up to $1. And now we're seeing Metaverse hold about 370. We're not seeing like 30, 40 walls like the first time it was bought out. We're seeing like 6. We're seeing 6 again, and then it's 3s at $10 for a card that came out in Circuit Break as a rare. Metaverse. You have it. Might want to sell it or use it. Also, yeah, Toronto sold out. Up next, obviously the card that Metaverse searches out, Secret Vision Spellcasters. Look at price trends going up in value. Came out OTS 1 Pack 8. Market price showing it to be around $5, and it's hitting almost in that $5 mark. It's about 4s roughly, but quickly goes to the $5 price point. It holds it at 16 and 14, roughly around the $5 price point for this card. Up next, Inspector Border. So I just came back from the YCS, and Dracos run this as the new Amato Wado. Like, literally. You go Inspector Border, your opponent hand traps are dead. I'm going to say impermanence, and then they like ash it. And if they do that, they're so neg. Why not? You know, if you're playing against Alter guys, which obviously is a good deck, go Inspector Border. They have to impermanence it and like ash you if you're Inspector Border, which they still need to have an answer for on their turn. It's a really good technique that Dracos can utilize relatively easily. The card's currently around $5 for the 2018 Megaton. Roughly around, almost near its $6 price point. Where it was when I initially set to buy it, before when it originally had like a $20 hype and it died down and went down to $6. Yeah, it's going back to that price point. Inspector Border might be a card being played in Draco's decks all around. It might be the new Amato Wado and see just as much play as that card did. Next, Dynamite, the True Draco Flyer? True Draco Fighter. $1.88 market price is showing some stabilization. But look at over here. There's not many in the market. Now, yeah, you got 11 wall, a 5 wall, a 1 wall, 6 wall, well, 1 wall. Page 1 ends about $2, and then you go over the next page, and there's almost no walls. There's a 7 over here, and then you see a bunch of 1s, maybe a 5 over at 4s. It doesn't take long to realize that Dynamite Knight, the True Draco Fire, that only came out Maximum Crisis, might also be getting bought out. You know what else got bought out? Ignis Heat. This card went to like $6, and I thought that was insane. Ignis Heat's current new price point is $10. It is so goddamn current. There's 3 listings of it at $10.24. Ignis Heat, the True Draco Warrior, came out only in Maximum Crisis. Bought out? Up next, we're looking at Dangers. Now, there's about 2 guys that's going to hate me for saying this, but fuck Dangers, dude. Like, I want to play a deck myself, but the deck isn't that good. No showings to the YCS. No topping the events. They've done nothing. The market is reflecting Dangers. $40 market price when Bigfoot was hitting around 45s. Nessie, who was going up in value, now going back down in value. Dangers is a waste of money. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. You're going to hold $120 and then $90, equaling $210 on a play set of 2 cards that do nothing when you have way other better cards you can pick up. That's almost the price of full Dracos for these 2 cards. And that deck will actually win you things. These won't. So, we're getting Dante the Traveler Burning Abyss. And one of the guys on my live stream commented it perfectly. He said, V, what do you think about the rarity upgrade of Common Dante from its Gold counterpart? And I like it. In fact, dead serious. That's disgusting looking. Anyone playing BA holding gold BAs don't love themselves. But looking at the common Dante and looking at its impact on the card in the market, it's really doing nothing. We're still seeing Dante hold a $15 to $17 price point for Dual Alliance. We'll check about first edition in a second. The 2015 Megaton of Dante is still about $15. Dante Traveling Burning Abyss with the common reprint does nothing to Burning Abyss players because Burning Abyss players are not getting rid of that fucking deck because it's such a good deck. First edition is about $25 first edition Dante Traveler Burning Abyss. Like, and I think that's something Konami, and I think everyone realizes at this YCS event that happened. Burning Abyss goes, oh, Scratch Records is new? Goki's is doing shit with Gumblar? Gumblar, you say? Okay, we don't give a crap. We're just gonna body both these decks. and we're just gonna take wins. And I dare anyone to speak up. No one did. In Germany, one guy won it. But second place, Burning Abyss. Mexico, Burning Abyss. US, I didn't bring my deck to the YCS also. Maybe vctrfs, Burning Abyss. Anyway, evenly matched undercard. That's really good. Starting to make a lot of main deck play. It's itching in there. And as it's itching into the main deck, we're seeing evenly matched go up in value. I said it before, and I'll say it again. Evenly matched as a side deck card will maintain these current low values. As it makes its way towards the main deck, the value evenly matched will increase because the mana evenly matched is going to increase. Sky Strikers create a huge board, and their turn ideally wanted to have a huge board evenly matched. All the guys love evenly matched. I played it. That card literally made me get day 2. At this YCS event I went at, and most likely almost would have got me top 64. I'll explain that in my deck profile later on today. With this card, I made 2 of them. Side at 1. Don't want to draw 2 as a brick. Open 1 with a multi-faker, you literally win the game. Against Gokis, if they try to spam board, you evenly them. If they try to Gumblar you, God bless their soul, they're not going to do it. Unless you're like, it's mid-game, then god damn it, why are you getting Gum? Anyway, every deck just gets really hurt by evenly matched. Every deck tries to create a board. Dracos, that's their arch nemesis. They hated this card when it came out. This card initially was the reason why Dracos got cut down their power, because they evenly match. Lest we forget. So yeah, I think this card is a good card, and it's going to go up in value. It's going to go up a lot in value. Keep an eye out for this card. So let's look at OTS Tournament Pack 8. I know we skimmed it before, but let's look at it again. Let me just hit refresh real quickly on the price points. OTS Sky Striker Kagari, still holding a $70 strong lead. Drone Lockbird, still holding a $68 lead. And after the $68, it's $73, higher than his original $63 market price. Because Drone Lock, pretty good against the meta. Everyone realizes that I ran 2 of my decks, side at 1. Amazing card. Scapegoat, $55. Some strikers are playing this, I guess. I don't agree with this, but it's a thing. On the Clock Taker, $8. Tokens, $5. Spores, something, $5. And we look at all the rest of the cards over here. Waking the Dragons, just about goddamn bought out. Looking at Waking the Dragons, it's currently around $7 for Waking the Dragons. That's higher than its $2 market price. And deserved. I don't want to go into too much details, but people were hitting my Waking the Dragons this weekend, and I was straight bodying them. Because what's your answer when you're playing Sky Strikers and you got to deal with this guy, Ray Raptor Ultimate Falcon? What's your answer when you're playing any deck and Ray Raptor Ultimate Falcon hits the board? In Mirror Match, if somehow you put this in an Ultimate Mirror Match, you shouldn't, but if you do, and they MST it or whatever, what is your answer? Every deck you're playing right now, the deck you're playing right now, what do you have the answer to a Ray Raptor Ultimate Falcon that you brought out by you popping a back row card? We'll love to know. Prices starting to increase in this value. Same with Waking the Dragons, a card I played at 2. I swear I wish I played that at 3 on my side. Amazing card. Up next, Legacy of the Hero. Another excellent card, guys. It's starting to go up in values, 81 cents in the market. Came out only in Duelist Saga, and we're looking over here, it's 85 cents, and this guy is 20. There's another 6 wall over here. Let me read this card to you real quickly. Return 2 fusion monsters from your graveyard to the extra deck that lists the hero monster as material. Draw 3 cards. But you're going to activate one of these cards once per turn. And rightfully so. This card is a pot of greed, and then you upstart, but your opponent doesn't get the lots of life points because fuck him. Listen, I said that I don't think heroes are justifiably rising in price. I don't think they should be. But crazy hero players, now's the time to listen. If your deck gets as good as Goki's, and how Goki's can burn through the extra deck, imagine burning through your extra deck as a hero players, and then playing this card and drawing 3 cards. This card's amazing for you hero players out there. For any hero player out there. Came out only in Duelist Saga. I own 0 of these. I need a RO90s. I might just buy 3. I don't know. We'll see. But dead serious, as I'm doing this video, I'm doing a recording on a live stream, I'm telling you, this is a pretty good card. We see what Goki's gonna do with the extra deck, so we know you can now burn through your extra deck, turn 1 easy mode. And if heroes can do that with any new support they're coming out in the future with, that makes his card a blowout card. Also, Duel Saga's gorgeous rarity. Up next, Vision Hero Vylon. Vision Hero Vylon actually looks like it's going down in price trends, but it's holding almost $14 price point over here. In fact, after that one sows, those 2, it's exactly $14 for Vision Hero Vylon. It's using Dark Heroes. Played against it, yeah, scary fucking deck. Up next, Master Hero Asset is finally starting to go up in value. I said it before, I'll say it again. The 2012 Premium Collector Tins are value. Because they came out in 2012. That's the year they came out. 6 years ago. Astro was holding roughly around the $9 price point. We're seeing over here Lightning played for roughly that price point, and yeah, it's starting to increase. Its price point was less than $9, by the way. Look at the 20 collected tins. You can see a bunch of cards here, and the main two were heroes. Once Dion rose up in value, we knew what was going to happen. I said it was going to happen. He goes next. Looking at Element of Hero Shining, the reason why that version isn't going up high yet is because the best version is the GX promo. I guess that's what hero players want. We're seeing low quantity of that with a pretty high price point over its market price in that card. And I think once maybe this is bought out, maybe the Secret Rare Shining gets bought out next. Wouldn't be surprising to me at all. Current price point of Secret Rare Shining, 58 cents. Another card is Elemental Hero Shadow Mist. It was like $18 to $17 because hero players are apeshit crazy, and they calmed down because every hero player just bought a bunch of hero cards and went, good, we got them. Just put them in their binders. $12 price point. Probably look at that jump on price trends. Isn't that like, look how weird that is? It went boop boop, and still higher than the initial, like the initial price point of where it's going is still lower than the current price point at its settle price, which looks like it's about to increase again. $12 market price. We're seeing over here for roughly around $12 for this card. In fact, it almost hits 13 when you get down here, which is about 6 cards away. Not too far for Elemental Hero Shadow Mist. A card that only came out in Structure Deck Hero Strike desperately needs a reprint. But gonna get reprinted soon. We'll know about a reprint about this card very soon. Up next, Cosmo Dark Lady. Now, I love Cosmos. They did nothing this weekend. I didn't play them. I tested the crap out of Cosmos, guys. It just didn't work for me. I have all the guys. I played all the guys who I know how to play really well, and it worked out for me better than most likely what what Cosmos would have done. But looking at Cosmo Dark Lady, it's increasing in value. Price point should be about $5.50. To be honest with you, this card was always a $4 card in my mind. I always thought of her as a $4 card. Looking at Cosmo Dark Lady, yeah, she's selling $8 to $9 for this card, and there's not many left on the market. We're not seeing no walls. We're seeing a playset here. Where's a playset here? And that's it. After that, it's 2s and 1s for Cosmo Dark Lady. Next, Magician Dark Illusion. Now, this card was always showing weird value. I think in the past, it went up to like a $4 price point before being taken back down to like nothingness. But Magician of Dark Illusion is hitting high again. And we're seeing the original print super rares go for near $5. And then we're seeing the 2017 Mega Tin version going for, as a 5 version, trying to reach to the $6 price point for that card. 13 prices, 9 prices. Not many Magician of Dark Illusions, I guess. And it's a weird, Dark Illusions is a very weird set because the sealed box of Dark Illusions is going to run you about $100. But the most expensive card is Desires. About $16. Super Agent, we just got a reprint. Coral Dragon, which used to be $20-something, is about $8. It's not much stuff in it. Hidden City, great card. Dark Magician Circle, like the Dark Magician core is gonna run you relatively cheap besides the super rares that just spiked up in value. But the core Dark Magicians, like literally, the core of what's named after this goddamn set is dirt cheap. I think it's really cool, really interesting. Up next, Black Guardian's going up in value. Now here's the cool thing about Black Guardian. For all you Crusadia players out there, you three, Black Guardian is one of your favorite cards. It's really fun. You make Crusadia, your opponent, you just make a bunch of Black Guardian tokens as you scale up, and then when you go into I think when you scale up to Magus, the rank 2, the link 2, not rank, you get the field spell, you switch Black Guardian out with your field spell, and you just go, you keep scaling up to a Crusadia, and you murder your opponent's face with 300 attack tokens in attack mode. That's what they do, put them in attack mode. You're playing against any other deck, well, you kind of lock them out before they can really do anything. Because you just token them to death. Yeah, they could probably do a couple of little tricks here and there, maybe some little link stuff, whatever. I just think it's really cool. I think it's a really fun card. And you're playing Crusaders, you can murder your opponent. I almost lost 2 Crusaders. Had me down to 200 life points. Amazing. Black Guardian's Legendary Collection 5D, Secret Rares, about $11. There's about 5 for the commons with Ashback 4. 3 over here, original print, and the regular rares. Once again, it's like 5. There's not many basic Black Guardians. They're being bought out right now. That's what I'm trying to say. Should be hard to find though. I think a lot of players have this card, just don't want to look for it because it's Black Guardian, and nobody thought it was gonna be good. But guess what? It is. Borsal Dragon. This is really weird. Okay, so we got the unlimited printing of Borsal Dragon. Hit the market. It had a lot of time to cool down, and Borsal Dragon was at $60 before the special edition came out of Cybernetic Horizon, and we're still seeing it at a high price. And why? Well, look at the numbers too. This is another thing very interesting. 6, 3, 6, 11, 7. These are the starting price points, and they're all walls. But Borsal Dragon's still high in value. How is that, you ask? Well, look at it this way. 58.86, 58.87, 58.89. This guy. The reason why Borsal Dragon's still at a high price, because people that are selling this card know how good it is. And they're not undercutting themselves by $10, by $20. They're literally doing it by a penny. Not pennies, meaning multiple pennies, 1 cent. Because they know you want this card. They know Sky Strikers are one of the best decks in the game, if not the best deck in the game, and they know that you need this card. So they're just cutting each other by a penny. Because ultimately, they're selling them. And this week especially, they're going to be selling this card like crazy. Up next, Sky Striker Mobilize Engage. Obviously went up in value. Set $80 market price. And look at the price trends. Just creeping up in value. And by creeping up in value, it's hitting about $82. After that one sells, it's about $85. First edition hits $86 for Sky Striker Mobilize Engage. God damn. Your choices are getting limited as this meta starts to create itself. Now, there's still a nice diverse meta we have here, but Sky Strikers are closing that gap. They're getting a new card soon, and unlike Dangers, they can actually play it and win events with it. Really good. Widow Anchor, another card that I really wish I had the time to at the YCS buy, but I had to leave immediately, unfortunately. Widow Anchor, another card going for, man, this is going for, I want to say 20 as of last Friday, but I could be wrong. No, maybe even 15. It was going for low. Current market price shows it to be $24. Price is showing it going up in value, and guess what? It's gonna go higher. Looking at it, unlimited, it's about 28. First edition, it's hitting near 29s. And I know I like to say about the rubber band effect. I'm dead serious. The first edition might take off before the unlimiteds for this card. So yeah, page bombs out around $70. But what I'm more interested about is not the bottom out of 70. Is can it hit the $52 price point? For anyone who doesn't remember, this card came out in Dark Saviors, and it came out as a $55 pre-order thanks to those scumbags over at YuGiOh Singles. You know, the distributor that was selling single products to fuck over single stores. Those guys. They had it over at $55. And that's one of it's going to get there again. I mean, we're seeing a $19 price point at $36. And after that, we're seeing a bunch of 2s and 3s. Top Card Shop has about 5 of them at $28. So I really want to know if it's going to hit that $55 price point set by those scumbags over at YuGiOh Singles that are screwing over regular stores, average Joes. Yes, you guys getting good singles, but the average Joes, you know, the stores that you got to go to after you get a good singles, they had to close down because YuGiOh Singles were cutting their price points. Up next, Union Scramble. Union Scramble went to like $4. I don't know why. I don't know why. Anyone playing ABCs still? Like, anyone playing ABCs going, it's okay, we got Union Scramble. A can be saved. That hope, though, is translating over in price trends. Obviously, I think ABCs is dead, but is there good enough people that make the price trends go into the green at that high price point to prove that the card is useful? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's some new stuff coming out. Can Thunders use this? The Thunder Dragon guy use this? Is that a thing? Or something about this card is just really weird. Also came out only in Structure Deck Sato Kaiba. That's how it looks, by the way. If you ever go to like Walmart, sometimes they have them on sale. You know, sometimes they have them on sale for like 30% off. So keep an eye out for this one. This is how it looks like. Yeah, let me get you a better picture. That's literally how it looks like. It's Kai with some cards with a blue eyes, and ABC is the card you want to deck in that box. Up next, Infinite Impermanence hitting $90. This card just cannot stop being delicious. $87 market price, almost $88 market price. Price is showing stabilization. Looking at it, unlimited is $89.85. But if you want to pay exactly nothing as far as the price valuation difference, you can get a first edition for $89.95. And once again, just like Engage, it's doing that weird rubber band in which it's like one has to move. I'm dead serious. I don't know what's happening. This card needs to be reprinted today, or we need a card to power this card down. And I don't think we're going to get one for a while. If I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think Infinite Impermanence is going to do anything but be a great card. Isn't that weird to say? Like, I really wish it was just like we get a reprint like today. I don't know. But looking at it right here, guys, we're seeing the price points be the same. And once again, it's my rubber band theory. They can't stay... magnet theory. I keep saying rubber band. The magnet theory, they cannot stay together unlimited and first edition. They will pop off eventually. And I'm dead serious. I don't know what's happening. Is it going to cool down where first editions are going to go higher? Oh, no. Yeah, go higher because Yu-Gi-Oh players are just buying them out because Yu-Gi-Oh players need this card to play Yu-Gi-Oh because it's such a good card? Or is Unlimited going to be listed online, dragging the price down, making it more available for players who don't care about first edition but just want to have access to the card? And this is the only time, even as a rarity whore, I don't blame them. Like, if you have Unlimited Infinite Permanents, consider yourself lucky. It's a hard card to get. Yeah, mine's the first edition, if anyone's asking. Of course, I'm a rarity whore. But still, if I had to buy it today, I'd get... I mean, we had to buy it today, I guess, if it's equal. But if Unlimited was cheaper, obviously I would go for Unlimited at this point. It's just insane. Ghost Battle Haunted Mansion did not do nothing at the YCS, for the most part. I mean, obviously it had some showings that you're playing it, but it wasn't as blow as a card as everyone thought it was going to be, except me, because I said it was going to be nothing. Its price is going to go down in value. Looking at our price range, we're starting to see it starting to cap back down. $47 market price. It was at 55. We're seeing it over here at 52. After that one's done, it's about $54. To be honest with you, Ghost Bell and Haunted Mansion, a great card still, just not good enough. I'm sorry, Princess, little girl in the black dress. Great artwork. We have 3 Ash, 3 Joes, 3 Ghost Ogres. Those are what's needed. And then we have 3 Infinite Permanents. We just don't have the room for you at this inn. Sorry. Next, and finally, Ultigeist Multi-Faker. Ultigeist being one of my favorite decks I can pilot really easily. It's a weird mentality. And once again, guys, please make sure to check out my deck profile as well as tournament report for the YCS. I did make it in day 2. I played all rounds. It was an amazing experience. And I have a lot to talk about, guys. I would love it if you guys checked out the deck profile of this. I know I have a deck profile that was recently done. I changed only 2 cards, but I want to go into more about some of these cards. Am I going to keep them? I'm not going to keep them. Why did I make those changes? I would love to if you guys check out that video. It's really interesting, and I have a lot of things to talk about. If you're an Ultigeist player, you definitely want to check it out. If you're not an Ultigeist player, you're going to want to hear it because this is a deck you're going to be playing against. Now, looking at Multi-Faker, a card that was like $3 to $4, we're seeing a market price of $9. We're seeing it stabilize in price point. We're looking at first edition hit about, this guy has it for about $8, and after that, it goes right into $10 territory, and it maintains it the whole page, which tells me easily that Multi-Faker is going to be a card. The weird thing is, though, if anyone's getting excited about Ultigeist and you're really getting pumped about it, don't be too excited. You need Infinite Permanents. You can play Ash, but you're not going to play that correctly. It's that simple. I'm sorry. You do need Ultigeist Multi-Faker. The Ultigeist deck without Infinite Permanents is cheap for the most part. My build's a little bit expensive, but for the most part, most builds are cheap. It's just that Infinite Permanents is kind of a needed card. Anyway, guys, I really appreciate you guys watching my market watch. I thank you so much to everybody that was at the event that I saw. I just want to, I made it a thing for me to stop and to talk to you guys, to thank you guys. You understand? And I explained to a couple of guys, but I want to explain to you guys right now watching. Maybe you'll see me at a future event, or maybe you saw me at this event. I made sure to stop and I appreciate it and thank you back, because you gotta understand, I do these videos because I really do truly like doing these videos. I love doing these videos. I've been doing these videos over 10 years easily, almost every day, for months at a time, because I really love talking about the Yu-Gi-Oh card game. Even though I may not agree with Konami all the time, I do love this card game. It has influenced my life more than you guys can truly understand. You really don't understand how much this card game has impacted my life, and I guarantee you there's people out there who this game impacted. And when someone comes up to you and seeing that you're doing something that you love and go, hey man, the thing that you love that you're doing, thank you, it's mind-blowing. And at this event, I don't know how many people I met. Countless numbers of people that came up to me. I mean, I really don't even know, can't really put a number to it. Countless people came up to me. Countless signatures. My marker died. I couldn't sign all of them, but people brought their own markers. And I signed cards, signed playmats. I took pictures with people. I had great conversations with people. I joked around with everybody. I had a great time at this event. And it wasn't because I made day 2, which was my goal, which I've never ever done. It was everybody coming up to me and saying hi and talking, having that conversation. It's something I never ever expected doing when I started this channel. The only thing I always wanted when I started this channel was to have people comment and to talk in the comment section. That's it. That's just to have a dialogue. Agree or disagree dialogue. We argue, we don't argue. We're cool at the end of the day and enjoy this game. That's all I really wanted. For years in the future to see this happening, I thought you'd be insane if you told me this was what's gonna happen. I had no idea. I did not expect this to be a thing. And it took me off guard. And literally, I tried as much as possible to stop, to say hi, to say thank you to every single body that took their time out of their day just randomly give me a pound or give me a high five, or go come up to me and go, you're V. It meant a lot to me. I don't think you guys really understand how much it means to me. Anyway, guys, your boy V. Got my videos. That's my 2 cents. Have a great day.